All right, we hot.
Welcome on.
That was like a race. Go ahead. You want to do it? Energy.
Welcome on to the Random Bull. You got me, Nigel, like always.
Got me, Tyrick.
You got me, Katake, a.k.a. Keith Ray. Another day.
Another dollar.
What up? What about Deontay Wilder and that fucking big, fucking goofy, bald motherfucker?
Oh my God. So the fucking fight.
And he's only 30 years old, dude. He looks old as fuck.
He's big as fuck.
He's mad awkward.
6'7".
Fucking caveman.
Bro, he's 6'7".
Descendants of Nordics.
He's like the type of guy you don't want to win. He looks like a villain. He looks like a bad guy. A bad guy from Rocky.
Bro, especially when he grows his beard out. He has like bald head with the beard. He does look like just like a bad guy. Like some villain type of character. He's mad big.
So
and
if that dude just tried to scoop up your girl, you gonna let him?
No. I'll just get beat to death.
That's my nigga right there. He's like, you calling me a pussy on the air, Keith?
Yeah. I'll have to get beat to death by what's his name?
We Tyson Fury. You gotta take one.
Hold on, how tall are you?
5'8", 5'9".
This nigga's a whole foot and change taller.
I'm like 5'8".
He's almost a whole foot tall because he's
what is he?
He's 6'7".
Oh, 6'7".
But he's 273 though.
That's a whole you. Boy. That's two of you.
Damn near.
You could
put body on.
Bro, you just gotta go for the balls.
I don't care. I still feel like I hit hard. Like I'm gonna
go for the balls, bro.
Just overhand him. Just try to.
I'm gonna be
because he could weave too. He was weaving.
Yeah,
he was
the
weaving
first fight he was just slipping everything. Yeah, but this fight nigga just came in,
calculated,
walked him down.
He punches like Frankenstein, bro. He throws like weird. Like even when he landed, like you could tell it rocked Deontay. But I'm like, it landed like sideways. Like his glove is always
like he hits hard.
He's not hitting with like the knuckles. No. He's hitting with like the front of his fist.
He's hammer fisting.
The front of his fingers a little bit, like almost like a.
He's just bashing you
across,
like a slap.
Yeah, it's a cross,
like a fist slap.
Yeah,
a boxing.
That's a cross.
A boxing bitch slap.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah,
but he came out his walkout. He comes out with the fucking king shit, and we were all watching it like, yo, this shit is crazy. He's got the king, it's taking mad long. Like he was taking mad long. He had the bitches fucking pushing him on the throne. He's standing up there posing, just showing his ass.
It's
right?
like wrestling.
Goes in there. And then his shit is up. And then Deontay,
I said that shit, and somebody heard it.
Yeah, it is like wrestling. It's just like wrestling, pretty much.
Just more grandiose.
It's fire.
But then Deontay's, his shit comes up, and they're like spitting this Black Power shit, which was fire. Then he came out spitting. Yes. It was dope. Deontay came out in this cool ass fucking almost Master Splinter type of outfit, all black with the eyes lit up red. And, he always comes out in like a mask or some shit. Like one time he came out, he was just like fucking Maleficent. He came out one time.
He came out dressed like a woman?
It wasn't actually a woman, but it was similar.
Was this a Golden Boy sponsored fight?
I don't know. It might have been.
Sound like Oscar De La Hoya was fighting.
But one time he came out like Maleficent. One time he came out like the Statue of Liberty. This time he came out like Master Splinter. So it's like he always has a little
Statue of Liberty is a woman too.
Yeah, but it's like the man. He like.
What the fuck?
This nigga is cross-dressing on the low.
Right in your face. Right in me.
Like, and no one thinks anything of it because they're like, nah, he's athletic as fuck. He's manly. There's no way. That could be his way.
He couldn't even. He said that he was tired from carrying his costume.
Yeah, I know that's just a crock of shit.
45 pounds.
That don't sound athletic.
He got rocked in the ear and that knocked off his equilibrium. That's it. He was fucked the rest of the fight. That ear was dripping.
Yo, there was one
spot.
point.
You keep hitting that spot, you finished.
I can't remember, they kept saying that his eardrum was busted, but it wasn't. I guess there was just a big ass cut in there because, he just kept getting fucking punched in the head over and over and shit.
He got rocked.
Like, bad. But there was one point in the Steven's terrible. But, there was one point in between rounds. I forget which rounds were, but he was just sitting there and he was just leaning into the towel, just had the look on his face. And I was just in my head. I'm like, oh, he's done,
bro.
I was saying he was done since the very as soon as he got up from being rocked, as soon as he got dropped and got up, I was like, oh, he's done, because I was screaming. The bartenders are looking at me like I was crazy and shit.
Everybody was wild.
Everybody was going crazy.
Yeah. Dude said they lost money. One dude said he won $1,500.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
In the bathroom with a bunch of people in there.
You know what they were doing? What they were snorting?
I was trying to plot.
There was mad niggas in the bathroom, and then the white dude comes in and he's like, "I want $1,500."
Yeah, they just want me $1,500. It was like as if the fucking lamb walked into the bathroom with wolves.
It's
like,
a perfect sketch. That would be a perfect layout, right? Because everybody's at the urinal like.
He's
I looked at
pissing.
Kiefer, I'm like, yo,
he's pissing. Money's hanging out of his back pocket, like all the $1,500. He's like, look, it's right in my back pocket.
When I think about it, though, we'd have to divvy that $1,500 like 7 ways.
Yeah, so then it's like what, $200 a piece.
Hey, let's go have a nice dinner.
On this guy.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know if I would have an appetite after like committing a felony. Felony assault.
Your adrenaline will probably make you hungry like 15 minutes after you calm down.
Yeah.
Either that or you'll be sleepy.
Yeah. That's.
You'll be like, oh shit, what do I do now?
I got worse munchies than smoking weed.
Smoke a blunt and calm down.
Right. But yeah, he tried to blame it on that. He was mad at the trainer for throwing the towel in. He said that the reason why the trainer threw the towel in is because somebody who happened to be trained by Tyson Fury's trainer was sitting near their corner and was like, yo, you should throw the towel in. Yo, he's done. Throw the towel in. But this was already when everybody was like, yo, he's done. Throw the fucking towel in. So he's saying that he was influenced by that because he wanted to go out on a shield.
It's not even like it didn't look like he was being like brutalized in there.
But it's like, God, he's 273 pounds a person just being punching you in the face. And it's like, yeah, it's not like the hardest shots, but that repeatedly over and over and over again, look like that would really fuck his brain up.
Yeah, I guess so. Because I mean, he was fucking, like you said, bleeding right out of his ear. That's a clear sign. Like you should probably not be.
And then like when you watch like Tyson Fury's defense is like he's hands up blocking, he's slipping and shit. Deontay Wilder's defense was like he's like. As if he's in a swarm of flies and he's just swatting shit when it comes at him. Because his thing is he's waiting for you. As soon as he gets that distance and sees that open, and he can just launch in with that right hand. He does it every time. But when it doesn't work, like it on Tyson Fury, he don't know what to do because he doesn't have basic boxing fundamentals like jabbing
27 punches.
Like, what about
the whole 7 rounds?
That's it. That's all.
27 punches landed.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's all he did.
27.
Wait, obviously he threw more, but that's all he did.
Well, what about the theory? What do you guys think about the theory that fucking Tyson Fury's fists weren't even in them gloves?
What the fuck?
It was a bunch of rocks. No, like seriously, they said that like he stuffed his gloves with some shit, and like I seen at least one video on YouTube.
Oh, when it's like slowed down
and put his fist in the wrist area. And he was just like smacking him with like a bag of rocks, basically.
But how?
Because they did slow it down, like you were just about to say. They slowed it down, and his whole shit, like when he connected with his face, his whole shit bent at a weird angle. Like it did look like he was kind of slopping him with a dead fish or some shit.
Oh, I seen that shit.
Got a lock. He's holding on to a lock to tighten.
Just a solid brick of gold.
But check this. So to his defense, right? I've seen that video, right? I seen it. I looked at it, and it does look. His shit is flopping around like what the fuck, right?
It looks weird.
Someone from Deontay Wilder's team and someone from Tyson Fury's team, they switch locker rooms while they're doing the hand wraps. So someone from the opposite team is watching. The hand wraps go on and the gloves go on. There's a commissioner also in the locker rooms. They paid him off. Touching the gloves, checking them, making sure they're good, and they're watching too because there was a situation where Antonio Margarito was pretty much when he was getting his hand wraps, he was putting plaster underneath the wraps, right? So when the plaster gets wet, it gets mushy and then it forms and it starts getting hard. So then he's fucking hurting you when he punches. And he's fucking rocking people worse than he's ever done before. And it was like 2-3 fights. And then he was going to fight Sugar Shane Mosley. And his trainer happened to see that shit. And they was like, what the fuck? And then they made him change. And, you know, it was a big thing after. But they made him change. And he got fucked up that fight because the first time that he never had him.
Oh, God.
So his
hands are so soft.
So they always go hard about looking at the gloves and what's going on with the hands and shit.
Yeah,
but it's
I'm
like
saying they
Tyson
probably...
Fury's
Is he
he's not
from
throwing...
boxing?
Oh, Margarito?
Yeah.
Nah, he's just like he came back and shit. He was banned a little bit, but he came back. But he's not the same fighter, like, because we know.
And he's
like, you were a
old.
fucking cheater.
He's just a laughing stock
You're
product.
plain
That
cheating.
sucks, dude. That's the legacy right there.
Yeah, plain cheater. That's your legacy. Put them plaster in your fucking gloves to beat people up.
He was getting that check to knock niggas out.
Piece of shit.
Wonder how much he got for those 2 fights he won with the plaster.
I don't know.
We just gotta look that up.
Hey, enough.
Yeah,
He made enough.
to buy a crib or 3.
Shout out to Gypsy King. Good performance. Great shit.
Who the fuck is a Gypsy King?
Tyson Fury. I had to explain to people why he was a
I'm
Gypsy
like,
King.
what the fuck? I thought it was like maybe like Lady Gaga made a group with like some Lil Yachty or something.
The person we were watching this shit with, they were very biased.
Yeah.
Very, very, very.
They wanted
very,
Deontay to win?
Not yeah, they did, but like for like real like basic he's black reasons, shit like that, right?
Yeah.
But then like as I break down like skills and shit, then they're like I started getting them like to understand like he's not winning this fight. He doesn't have enough skills because, and it's like mentally he went into that fight already defeated because he knocked him down in the first fight and he got back up like fucking the Undertaker, like Lazarus. He just rose from the dead. So he went into the fight knowing like damn, everybody I fought I was able to knock the fuck out clean except this one person. Mm-hmm. So like I might not be able to knock him out, and when I can't, what the fuck do I got?
Yo, he looked like Tyson Fury looked like a inner city gym teacher.
Facts.
Like he just
And
looked
he's young.
He just looked so weird, but like he was big enough that he made like Deontay look like a little kid that was like acting up in gym class, and he's like,
Yeah.
you're gonna behave.
He bullied the bully as they've been saying.
You're gonna behave. He's like just beating the shit out of him.
It's like Deontay Wilder was the big bully in school that he was just knocking everybody out one punch, sleeping everybody. And then this guy Tyson Fury is like, you know what? Tyson Fury's a kid, the big kid that's in the fucking, he's maybe in the slower classes. Because think about it, I'm saying that because he had, his mental illness, his depression stuff. So it's like he's overcoming that. So it's like he might have been the kid in the slower classes. Like, you know what? You're beating all these kids up, and I don't like it. And he overcomes him being in the slower classes and knocks the bully. He knocks the bully out. He bullies the bully.
But does he start bullying niggas after the fact?
Now he's just like, I don't like that shit, and then goes back to eating his fucking tater tots.
It's like Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester?
Tyson Fury gets he has the Uncle Fester face. That's all I'm saying.
There's going to be a big fight after this. Him and Anthony
Lurch.
Joshua.
More like Lurch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bald lurch.
Yeah.
Bald ass lurch.
Frankenstein Lurch. But he's got
comes from a family.
Don't he got a fire wife and he got mad kids?
He does have a fire wife and mad kids, and he comes from a family of boxers. His grandfather, his dad. That's what they do. Shout out to fucking
They
gypsies.
travel as gypsies and they knock niggas out one by one.
Starting to get what random bulls about.